Okay, here we go. It is that time again. It is the first one of the new season, the v8burble SGT GSPRO roundup, and let's see who started the season well. There's a bit of a twist to this one because we're actually going to see whether I've started my outdoor season well. So I'm sorry, this is just for those. A few people find it astounding that I've shot a 58 indoors, I think with a triple. Yeah, outdoors I can't break 80. I've got some holes of me playing outdoor golf. I played my first round on Monday, 2 days ago, with my lad, Little Burble. His first ever 18 holes outdoors. We played a 9-hole par 3 and got to about I think it was the 15th, and decided, why don't I film a couple of holes? The camera work, when you're asking a youngster to film and not giving them any instruction what to record, it's a bit iffy, but some people might be interested. If you're not interested, skip forward 5 minutes and we'll get on to the events from this week. It's only 5 minutes, so I'll disappear right up there in the corner. We were playing Halifax Golf Club. It was a misty, damp day. It's a beautiful golf course, but it is tough. It is tough. Look at all that like scrubland and heather and yeah, it's so tough, and loads of like little ditches you got to carry.
Good.
That was Little Burble hitting a shot on the 1st, I think it was. So we got up to about the 15th, I think it was, maybe 14th, and I decided, why not? Let's record one. About 150, I think, yard par 3. I tried to hit a little cut. If you look at the front left of the green, the ball's just coming down there. It's not that bad for me. Hit the green. The swing's terrible. Putting's just as bad. Can I get a par? I mean, I shot 87. I had 2 triples on the front 9. And 87 for me is good round there. It's windy, as you can hear, possibly. Wonderful putting stroke. Straight in the middle. Yes, we celebrate pars. We do celebrate pars. This was teeing off on the next hole, which is a long par 5. It was a beautiful drive, just drifting to the left-hand side, just off the fairway into the semi-rough on the left-hand side. But it was a good hit. It's about 530 yards, I think, this hole. 255 to go from the light rough. Sounds horrible, but I actually did get a great connection there. And again, just running up front left of the green. Here we go. 40 yards. Worst bit of my game. I dread this when I play outdoors. Not a bad connection. Not a bad chip.
Followed by a birdie chance.
So what do I say? Is it off the left edge, which is the right edge as we're looking? Yes, it is. I read it perfectly. And then I forgot to hit it off that edge.
Oh, it did! Oh, what a joke.
Would have been a birdie. Recorded. Gutted. Yep. Little Burble reminded me. Okay. There are actually 2 groundsmen parked up on that right-hand side in the buggies, but this looks like it goes way left. You see that buggy in the distance?
For the win.
That buggy in the distance is exactly where it went and a little bit left. So it was a great hit, just a bit more like, a little bit further back, but lovely drive that was.
132 in.
132 in. Soft 9, probably a bit much club, to be honest. There's my flat swing. Oh, it looked horrible watching it outdoors, even worse than indoors. It just landed right. You can see the pin out, and then kicked left off the bank. This, I can't even watch this. What's going on? I said half a foot left to right. That's not half a foot, that's 2 meters left to right. Oh. Damn, that's bad. That actually wasn't bad. It clipped the edge and it finished right behind the hole. I mean, it was bad. Oh, this is the iconic 17th at Halifax. Elevated tee, Little Burble hit a cracking shot down there on the left. If you look down there, just left of the bunker, the ball comes down there, just long and left of the bunker. A really good shot.
Iconic.
The cameraman got a bit carried away here.
Halifax Golf Club. 175.
178 to the back, to the pin.
Flag is there, the ball is there.
Decided to hit a 8 iron.
Oh, it's lovely.
Touch right. It does get in focus. Just long and right. There, go up on the bank, just on that dark bit of grass.
17th hole, Halifax Golf Club. Second shot.
This was little Burble hitting his little chip.
Oh, that's delightful.
He's already got a better short game than I've
Lie
got.
there. Bunker to the right.
That sickens me. And of course, everybody would be putting from here, especially with a wrong-handed broomstick putter. I can't think of anybody that would actually be chipping from here. Putter's always the one to go with.
And you just got on the green.
He wasn't impressed, only just got on the green, cheeky.
Par, bogey.
Or bogey.
Will it be a par or bogey? On the 17th, it's a tough hole. It's always windy up there, you never know what club. I've hit a 5 iron up there before and I've hit a 9 iron. Oh, look at that. How can those 2 putts be back to back? The one on the last hole and then that. And that was it. So 87 for me, no birdies. 2 triples, and would have been better on 18. I hit a perfect drive that I couldn't find. No idea where that went. But anyhow, that's me playing outdoor golf. Some people have wondered what happens when I play outdoor golf. That's what happens. Now, how do I get rid of that? There we go. On to the main event. For those that are just joining us now, let's get on and see the runners and riders from last week. Who are the winners and losers? And get on with it. Starting with the Pro Tour as ever. That was at Harbour Town Golf Links, a newly released course. Looked great. There was an update released, I think addressing some of the hazards and outbounds on the left-hand side. I caught one where it should have been out of bounds, but it was actually a hazard, and I didn't get a forced penalty in round 1, so I was very lucky. And then in round 2, on this hole, which I think is the 18th, I hit a perfect drive and then hit 1 3-wood or hybrid into the, and it was out of bounds. Then hit another one, into there again, and it was out of bounds, and basically finished with an 8, having been, I don't know, 3 under or something. Dreadful. Anyhow, it's not about me, this. It's always about me. The winners this week the winner was Willie 8. He started last season absolutely storming through with loads of wins, and this just kind of like fell over the line a little bit at the end of the season, just missing out on the big trophy. But good to see Willie 8 winning the first event of the new summer season by some margin as well. 5 shots clear of Carnival in second, C. Stevenson and Willie Long taking third, equal third. Well done seeing Willie playing the full tour now, not just the auto putt stuff. And Jay Webber taking 5th spot, so really good. I'll even give a shout out for Wiz, given I'm sometimes cruel to him. Good to see him putting in a good performance, being up there in pro. So very well played. How many people finished pro? Tommy's there in 32nd, Josh 25th, well done guys. I'm shouting out the Brits, week 1. You can't blame me for that. There's Inor getting some world ranking points in 58th. Is it top 60? I think it is. Having played well in round 2 on PGA, I shot something like 4 under, I think. Did really well in round 2. My injury's clear now, which is great. I did then tee up on pro, and on the first hole I hit 2 shots just as some bug must have been crawling on my touchscreen monitor, and I lined up my shot. Every time I hit the shot it just adjusted at the moment I hit it, so I felt very hard done by and quit after 1. So I may be a candidate for quitter of the week. How many people finished Pro Tour this week? 106 got both rounds in. Lots of do not finishes. There's me after 1 hole. I was 1 over through 1 and completely unfairly because of the touchscreen issue. I just couldn't be bothered to recover from there. But I always like to do, I'm going to get back to this. Shout out for last position. I'm sorry I didn't do this at the end of the season, but Zwad Kalia takes a last spot in 106th. Of the do not finishers, who was the quitter of the week? It can't be me because it was unfair. One who stunk it up really badly and just decided I've had enough of that early on. Without going too far back, I'm going to give it to Caleb Guthrie for playing 9 holes in 15 over and deciding, nah, had enough. But well done, guys, for getting those rounds in. But Willie 8 is the winner this week. Let's look at the net leaderboard. And the net winner this week was Frosty. Good old Frosty. Used to have a joke about Frosty, I think. Oh, no, that was Dan Frost. That's someone else, I think. There's a Dan Frost who used to suddenly appear at the end of the season and win some points and world ranking points in OGT days. Maybe it's the same person, you never know. But Frosty has taken the win there by just one shot. That 500 in round 2 has done it on PGA. Beating Wiz. Unlucky Wiz. He brings his best game, his A game, and only gets a B. Unlucky Wiz, good effort. Boog in 3rd, and Sean Palmer and Les tied for 4th. But well played, Frosty, getting in there and bagging the win off of a 0 handicap. This is on Pro Tour, of course. Who was last place for net? It was Ross Oberg, with a very impressive 63 over par. Moving on, there's no standings to show because it's week 1. PGA I did play. The winners this week, who didn't just play, they won. Oh, the winner is, it's almost certainly going to be Can Firam. Just checking. Where's the photo I took? Oh my word. Where is the photo? There it is. PGA, yes, Can Firam took it on the countback. The last 9 holes in round 2. Just holding off Isheim 22 or Ishni 22. For second place, Josh Oddie in there in 3rd. Well done, Josh. O&M tied with W Speed in 4th. So very good golf there, but Can Firam taking it. Looking down, further down, Cue Ball, I had an exchange with. He bought a screen off me, I think it was this week. Thank you very much. There in 12th, good performance. Tommy there, 22nd. And there I am, 28th. As I say, look at that 4 under. Much better than Tommy and those guys. Much better than those guys. But 2 over wasn't so good. That 8 cost me in round 1. Big time. How many people finished PGA? We normally get more people finishing. Oh, excellent. 230. Rav Golfer taking last spot. Mainly due to that plus 71 in round 2. That is impressive. Quitter of the week for the PGA Tour. Let's have a look. 13 holes in. Oh, there we go. Jumping out at me is Dangalanga 11 with 16 over through 5 holes. And then decided, nah, I'm going to give that one. Quitter of the week for PGA Tour goes to Dangalanga. Let's have a look at the net leaderboard. The net winner this week is Swing Left, a blast from the past. The guy that took down the whole of the world team. Well, mainly just Craig and myself, and then a few other people as well. But back in the President's Cup days and OGT. But great to see Swing Left getting a win there by 2 shots. Clear of Can Firam, who almost had the double, and Ishini 22. O&M taking 4th spot, tied with Fieldy Golf. But very well done, Swing Left. Sean, great to see you up the top of that leaderboard. Last position on the net leaderboard goes to... Oh, I did that, Rav Golfer. Did I do net? Well, I have now. Moving on to the Web Tour. The Web Tour, of course, has its restrictions that you need to be hitting the driver less than 145, or is it 142? 145 ball speed, and not scoring better than -2, otherwise you will be disqualified. And if you hit harder shots with driver than that on any of the tours, your scores, will not be recorded. But the winner this week, it's countback. It's going to be David Bates or Tim Lund. The handicaps, round 2s are close. The winner this time was David Bates. Took it. Even though Tim Lund had a better round 2, David Bates must have had a better last 9 in round 2. So well done, David, taking that win. Tim Lund just missing out this week. Unlucky. Simply Me, who was right up there last season, winning, I think, the net trophy, I think. Tied third with Tredgeball, and the fifth spot going to Noah Fry and Drakung. So very well played. Oh, there's a couple of old foes, friends and foes. Thin Man and Sea Dog down there, 16th, 17th. Good to see them that far down the web leaderboard. Let's leave it there. What have we got? Disqualified. So the DQs are the people that either have hit the ball too hard and scored too well, or have hit it too hard on other tours. So Canfiron, who won the PGA event, I think. God, my memory's so bad. It's like, what was it, about 1 minute ago? Screps with the -11, scoring too well, probably hitting it too far, and Dustin DQ'd. Good to see Cook playing. I can't give him quitter of the week, although 1 hole in. 1 under though, through 1. Let's have a look. That last spot goes to JB Peanut 82. The quitter of the week on the web tour. Oh, +3 through 5. It's not enough. There's not enough damage to justify it there. +6 through 2. Almost was going to give it to one of the +19 through 8. I think +6 through 2. Such a lousy start to realise it's so bad and quit. D2 Golf Dusty. Well done for recognising that wasn't worth continuing. We'll see you next week. There's always another week. Let's look at the net leaderboard. Am I recording this? Yeah, appears I am. The net leaderboard. The winner for Web Tour this week. Oh, there's a 3-way tie at the top. This is why I do my preparation, guys. This is why I do the prep. It is JR is Golfing took it on the count back. Yeah, it was always going to be with those scores. With an 8 under in round 2. Very well done. Georgia Jazz, PJO 336 tied for second. And a lot of people tied for fourth. Double Down 14, Custer 00, Ione G, DMS 11, and Rob P tied for fourth. How many people finished? We had 198 finish. JB Peanut taking that last spot, and Pancho just missing out on that last spot. That was the net leaderboard, wasn't it? Was it the net leaderboard? Web Tour net. Yeah, it was. Why do I do these? Tips Tour, just for bragging rights. Longest tee, toughest setup. This was at East Lake, and the winner this week. So he's won pro and tips. It's a great start to the new season. Actually, it's not new season. It's continuing the season. We're in week 17 for the Tips Tour. This one doesn't start again. And we've got Willie 8 taking the win. Brad, Rob, and Bomber Hild tied second some way back. Bob Chung, C. Stevenson tied for fourth. Well done, Bob and Cole and all the guys up there. But Willie 8 with the win. Moving on to the other tours, we have the Auto Putt Tour, of course. For those that can't putt, won't putt, don't putt. And Bomber Hild, who wins a lot of these, taking this one with a 15 under score. So Bob Chung in second, well done Bob. Hosel Rockido third, and Golfer Man 2 and D Glasheen 23, finishing out the top 5, tied for fourth. How many people finished the Auto Putt? Not massive. Oh, 243. That is good. Very good numbers. And then a fair few people. Let's look at quitter of the week for Auto Putt. What have we got? I'll work the way up from the bottom of the thing. 17. There's some good high scores there, but 9 holes is some way to go before realising you're rubbish. But we're going to go with that one. Traverick, plus 17 through 9. Not your day. See you next week. Let's look at the net leaderboard. This is at Bandon Trails, of course. I barely played any golf last week. Had a busy week. Just got the PGA rounds in, I think. And winning net Auto Putt Grady M. Winning it by 7 shots. Making that 10 handicap count. Ace in second. Making it count, but not as well as Grady M. David Bates third. Hemidart, 4th, and EC1 in 5th. So very well done, Grady M, on taking that one. Last spot on the leaderboard goes to Pina, there on plus 86. Moving on to the par 3 event. A fun one. I'm gutted I didn't play it, I don't think. Maybe I did. Did I play it? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, no. We had the winner, which is Bomber Hild. So Bomber Hild Willie 8 took tips and pro, and Bomber Hild's taken the auto putt and par 3 this week. Just taking it by one shot from M. Loga in 2nd, Marc Andre 3rd, who I think won the par 3 season. Willie 8 4th, and Bradford in 5th. But very well done, Bomber Hild. That was tightly contested. I saw a post in Discord or Facebook just saying, do these guys cheat? Is it possible that people are actually scoring 20 under on these tournaments? And yeah, it is possible. I mean, it's possible not to cheat. I did mean that, honestly. Last spot, how many people finish? 159. More people should be finishing the par 3. It's a great warm-up tournament. It's a quick one that you can get through. You can bash through it. Let's get loads of people finishing. And Submission 74 submitted his application for last spot. What was I looking for? Submitted, submits. Oh, the word submitted to the rest of the field. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not that word. Put it in the comments. And let's see, quitter of the week for the par 3. Who really stunk it up on the par 3 early on and thought, nah. Oh, give it to both you guys. Playing 5 holes plus 9. JB Peanut, you've had a couple of shout outs. You can have the hat trick. And I'll also give a shout out for C. Watts Jr. for reaching the 8th tee and thinking, nah, I'm done. Net par 3 competition. The net winner this week is... It's J Strong 625, not a name I'm familiar with there. 17 handicap, dirty 17 handicap, and then shooting 18 under. But there's a dirty 14 handicap in 2nd, so well done. You just managed to hold off Encraft. So J Strong is the winner. Encraft just missing out. Jimmy's tied 3rd with Bomber Hild. And 5th, we got Trickett 3D and Hype sharing 5th. So well played, guys. The last spot on the net leaderboard goes to Submission 74 again. So we'll give a shout out for Jimmy Pars, who's just a fair few shots better than that. And at this point, we go to this isn't finished. This is the 2-man scramble season. I can't remember if it is going to be a season now, and it's every 2 weeks, whether it's just events. But they are now 2-week-long events, so this doesn't finish until, Monday morning, Sunday night. Josh and I are going to tee up shortly. And current leaders have got their names scrubbed, so I don't know if that means they've been DQ'd or they put in something wrong, and that's a genuine score. But currently, I haven't got a clue, and there are no scores going in as to what that is at the top. So I'm going to say the current leaders are Andrew V and Mythesis, my mate Mythesis, who still needs to... I should send him my address so he can send that trophy to me that he nicked last season. 16 under, J-Lag and Owen M, Tusculum, Golfer and Baldo, Fandorm and Pontus Q, Defers and Scotchler, Jelvidge and Travis Nelson all up there in the top. But it's currently Andrew V and Mythesis you need to beat to be behind the unnamed people, Voldemort currently in 1st. And as I say, there's still a fair few days to go. The net leaders are also Voldemort. Edwards and the Diggler look like the team to beat there. Blaze Lysak and Zach Lysak, Fandorm and Pontus Q just a bit back, and then Andrew V, Mythesis, Brady, Cos and T Williams in that kind of top 5 currently. All that remains is to go on to world rankings, and I'll quickly show you what the courses are looking like. World rankings, at this point we have, it's tight there at the top. That's just closed up dramatically. We've got Marc Andre just in 1st ahead of Willie 8. We've got Carnival in there in third. We've got GSPRO in fourth and C. Stevenson in fifth. I won't have got many world ranking points. There's the Wiz 36th. Well, oh dear, I'm out the top 50 now, down to 53rd. In Orkro want me to have a little look for him. Where's he now? 85th. Let's see how many points he got for finishing 58th on the Pro Tour. I think it is top 60 you get points. I need to know. Is it what do you get? What do you get? You get 1.36 for finishing 58th on Pro. What did I get for finishing, don't know, 20 something on PGA, I think it was. Did I get the same amount worse? I got, there we go, finishing 26th, 1.56 for finishing 26th on PGA, so that was okay. Well worth getting it done. Well, oh yeah, courses. It's been, I haven't been doing this that often because there are other people that are doing course updates and they do flybys of them and they do great videos, so I'll just be stealing their thunder to try and do this. So, if we look at the last updated courses, on the 16th, we got a new course out. I know that's been played loads, so I don't think it's a new one. The 3's at Greenville, but maybe it is. But I'll say thank you anyhow, Jay Pruitt. I haven't sorted by latest date. That might explain it. There we go. I'll give a shout out anyhow. So we've got Crest Creek released on the 18th by Run Pud Run. Edgewood Tejo, it's on version 4, might not be a new one, but anyhow, thank you, Mashi. Harbour Town we did play, obviously for the tour events, so well done Pac-Man and Jay Gixrod for that one. Pine Lakes has come out on the 18th, Run Pud Run. Ruffled Feathers from Run Pud Run, he's busy. Buggerlax for the Loop Black. Buggerlax also has released the Loop Red. IT Banner for MS Golf and Country Club, and also Ottumwa Country Club. Run Pud Run's released Top of the Rock there, that's also this week. Rusty Dave and Jay Gixrod have released Revelstoke. I haven't played that. I think that's the one that's got the mountains in the background, which look amazing on the pictures I've seen. I'm really looking forward to giving that one a go. Simply Me, I didn't know you were doing courses, but has released Elton Furza. I'll have to check that one out. Lots of course records available, guys, if someone wants to get in there. Bomber Golf Studios has released Aguilon Golf. I don't know if that's Bomber Hill the same or just Bomber. Jay Pruitt's released Caledonia Golf and Fish Club. And IT Banner has released The Preserve on Rathburn Lake. We'll do the 12th here as well. Wheatley Hills from Techie as well. Jay Pruitt World Tour and goes on. And we played, of course, Georgia Golf Club for the Masters. So thank you to all those guys. Thank you for watching this. It's been an honour and a privilege to be able to deliver this video for you for the 26 views it gets. Let me know what you think about my golf outdoors. Maybe don't. Especially that putt, the one that I said I just need to send it half a foot wide. Later, see you next week. Bye.